Hello, 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 and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short lunch break with Shel video tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time. Also, Wednesday nights at 6:30 Central Time, I do Facebook Live videos. So I hope you can join me for some or all of those occasions this week. Today we are going to be having a play with the Charming Sentiments bundle. This is found on page 38 of the annual catalog. It has fabulous greetings, and it has dies that actually cut out around the individual greetings, which is really on trend right now. For my card today, I'm also going to be using the Stylish Shapes dies. I use those a lot. They are one of my favorites. I have some gold ribbon, some tuxedo black ink, and my card base today is basic black. I have some gold foil, and I have some of the Lights Aglow DSP. This paper has foiling on one side and really awesome patterns on the opposite side. So we're going to be using a piece of that today. As well as a couple pieces of gold foil as well. And yes, we are going to be making a winter card, but it is not going to be a Christmas card in particular. So our card base today this is going to be an offset gatefold. It's a fun fold card. Our card base today is 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored that at 1.5 and 5 3/4. So we are just going to grab a bone folder and fold those pieces on that score line and burnish those flat. Okay. We really want to get that nice and flat as possible. And we want our gates to meet nicely. We don't want them overlapping or not joining up. Okay. So, nice crease on there. And we are good to go. So for my paper, I chose this pattern, and it has some gold snowflakes on the front on a there's a little bit of white, there's a little bit of black, there's some gray in there, and then it's just plain black with white snowflakes on the opposite side. So I am going to layer this onto the gold foil before I put it on the black, and I'll tell you why. I was going to put it on just like this and have this piece a little bit larger, but it just looked kind of blah to me. So by matting it on the gold, look how much that pops now. Okay, that's why I'm doing that. So I am just going to put my DSP piece onto the gold foil, and we have to be careful because you know you cannot get glue off of foil. We've learned that. It's very difficult. So we'll just carefully layer our pieces up. And this one, I'm going to flip it, just so there's a little contrast. I don't want it to be quite so matchy. So I'm going to flip it and put the foil side down. And that is too long. What have I done? I think those two pieces are the same size. Look at that. They are. Okay. Let me... No, I can't do it with that paper trimmer. That one's too small. Let's just get that out of the way. and lift this up. Let's see if I can hold this up and trim. Nope, I'm gonna have to take that off and clean it. Alright, we'll clean that after the video. You don't need to see me do that. You've already seen me mess up. Alright, we will pop this into place now. That fits much better. There we go. Alright, so there are our two pieces, and you guessed it, they are going to be going on the front of our panel. Just make sure, nope, this one's big. Let's grab a paper trimmer. I need this to be 4 inches. And then that will go on the inside of our panel, so that we have a nice place to write our greeting. So we're going to pop that in here. Same thing. Try to match your borders all the way around. Okay, and I'm going to orient mine this way, with the small panel on the right. You can do it however it suits you. And I am just going to glue these on to the front panels of my card, matching my borders as best I can. Okay, same thing with this one. There is the beautiful glimmer and glitz, but 2 contrasting panels. All right, so to finish this card, I have decided to use, or I think I have, to use a black stitched circle and a white stitched circle on the front. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% positive, so don't put that set in stone. And I've pre-cut some snowflakes out of gold glimmer paper. And I thought those would be a really, really fun accent. Perhaps we could put one on the inside of the card, one up here. Or do we just want to put it on the black and layer them up? That's another option too. You could layer them up, and oh, I might like that even better. Offset them and make it kind of like a 3D effect. But I think I'm only going to use the 2. All right, let me grab some glue dots here. And we're going to put our snowflake together first. And I'm just going to pick up some glue dots on the back of this little guy. Wow, that glue dot does not want to let go of the paper. There we go. Nice and sticky glue dots for sure. They don't want to come off the paper. All right, let's help them along. Okay, grab a tool here. See how sticky those are? I mean, that's good, but I think it must have to do something with the humidity here today, because it is a little bit much, to be honest. Now I'm just going to, these little arms on the snowflake, I'm just going to offset them with the ones that are on here. Glue that in place, and then just lift up a little bit on the arms of this one, just to kind of give it a little bit of lift. All right, isn't that pretty? And we can put that just on the black if we wanted. I think that's going to show up better. or we could layer it black on white. But I'm thinking that I might just take the stylish shape die that's one size down, if I can get it out of the package. I'm going to quickly go off camera and I'm going to cut this down to the next smallest size. Just bear with me for 1 second. And I will run this through my machine. All right, there we go. We are back. And now we have the next size down. Let's put that back in the case. And I don't think I want the white at all on there, to be honest. I'm just going to put some glue dots on this guy, and we're going to put that right on that smaller black circle. Maybe one more. There we go. And we're just going to pop that in place, like so. Now we could have popped that up on a black dimensional, but I didn't think of it at the time, to be totally honest. And I'm just going to, once again, curl up the arms, or the, you know what I'm trying to say, to give that a little bit of a 3D, if you can see that view in the camera. All right, now I have stamped my greeting already, and I have used "Wishing You Everything Wonderful." Now, if I want to use this as a Christmas card, I can with that greeting. Or it can just be a winter birthday card. It could be anything, okay? So I am going to grab this gold ribbon, I think that's what I'm going to use. My other thought was this, but it's got silver in it and not gold. Let me have a quick look at these massive ribbon drawers. I have the vanilla, but that won't match because there's white in this card, so I purposely didn't even try that one. There's another one that we could try. Yes, I have loads of ribbon. And this one is vanilla with gold, black and silver. That one might work. What do you think of that one? I don't even know what ribbon that is. It's from Days Gone By. That one could work too. I think I like that one better. Let's open this one and see. Sorry, I moved the wrong one. Either one of those ones would work, but I think I'm going to go with this one. And I am going to use this ribbon to form a belly band of sorts on my card. Now, how crazy is that? And then I'm going to use this to hold this belly band in place. So, if I were to put this around and tie it, and I like to have my bow kind of on this panel-ish. Doesn't have to be bang on, just kinda, sorta. This should be good, trying to tie a bow on camera. That never works for me. All right, I like the bow, but it's upside down, so I'm going to do a little 1-2 punch here and flip it because I like the way the bow's laying. And hopefully I'll be able to get it back on here. Oops, sorry if I'm off camera. I'm trying to get this back on here so it's nice. There we go. Almost. Just give this a little, and then we'll slide it over. Look at that, isn't that pretty? All right, so I have this to go on here to hold that ribbon in place, but I want it up a bit, okay? And then I have my sentiment. Where did it go? Hiding. Wishing you everything wonderful. And that can go down here right at the very bottom. And I think I'm going to put that one up on dimensionals as well. Oh, I should tell you how I did this. Because this set, the dies cut out the words like you see here. But you notice here that, I'll put this on the white background, I have a shadow around mine. And how I did that is I cut 2 of them. I cut them in half this way and glued them on. Then I cut them in half this way and glued the ends on so that I have a little black shadow around the outside of it. Now, it's not absolutely perfect, but that's okay. Nobody will ever know what your little trick was. And I'm just going to put lots of dimensionals on the back here, and we will pop that down on that card front right here. And I'm just lining the bumps up with the gold line. That's just how I'm doing it. No rhyme or reason. Now, right here, I'm going to take, if I can find a piece of, I've got some super skinny tear and tape, and I'm going to take a little piece and I'm going to tuck it, if I can get that bow out of the way, right on the back side of that ribbon, and hopefully I will be able to get the backing off. Maybe. Yep. And then we will just push this ribbon, oops, straightly, not crookedly. And there, that is attached right there. And if you wanted, you could do the same on the back side. I'm not going to right now. I'm going to trim off these tails a little bit because they're a little bit wild. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on this guy and pop that right there. What did I do with them? Here we go. And then we're going to have the first card made with that lights aglow, and it's the first time I've used this Charming Sentiments. I'm just going to kind of go like this, right there. And I'm going to bring in my embellishments here, see what I can see. It's obviously got to be something that's gold. And brushed metallic won't do. It's going to have to be a shiny gold. Oh, how about these gilded gems? I bet you I can use one of those right in the middle of our big snowflake. Beautiful. And then I think I'm just going to put a couple little ones up here on that panel. And 3 is going to be enough. There we have it. Isn't that pretty? Wishing you everything wonderful. And then you just open your little bow, and this goes on the inside. And because I have this left, I am just going to put some little dots of Tombow on our snowflake. And we're just going to pop that right down here in the corner so there's a nice surprise when they open their part. All right. And like I said, I'm going to take another little strip of this tear and tape and put it on the back side of this ribbon, like so, just to secure it in place. And then we just go straight across, and there we have it. Now it's going to be much easier. I'm going to turn this upside down. I find if I tie my bows upside down, they work better. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But typically, if I tie them upside down, they're better. All right, let's zhuzh this up a little bit. There we go. There we go, my friends. That is our Charming Sentiments winter card. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I have another card to show you that I have done with this same fold. And this is using the, what's it called? What's it called? Sorry, can't remember. It's called, I'm trying to find the paper. Texture chic paper. And I made a Christmas card, and I just stamped my little greeting with Versamark on Evening Evergreen and heat embossed it. And it is the same card, only done the opposite way. If you notice, this one, the big panel's on the left. This time, the big panel's on the right. And this time I used baker's twine. So there we have a couple of cards showing you the offset gatefold, but the offset is in opposite directions. So there we have it. All right, that's it, my friends. I hope to see you back here soon. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, or you can reach me anytime at andersonshell@gmail.com. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.